So here is one super cheap stock I can't get out of my mind, and that is Boeing stock. Boeing stock, due to the unfortunate scenario that happened about 1 to 2 weeks ago, has been selling off, and it is down, if I'm not mistaken, about 15%, 23%. And based off of current lows, one thing that I want to share with you is that the cheap can always get cheaper. But based off of current price points, if this were to make a full recovery to previous highs of where it was about 2 to 3 weeks ago, would offer nearly a 31% return. Now, of course, the cheap can always get cheaper, taking downside risk into consideration, 12.3%. Now, before we even get into this, I wanted to quickly recap my overall day. Tesla, I shorted it today, made $19,320.13. And when it comes down to my coin short, my coin long, I made $12,132.26, leaving myself with my one lucky share. Coin based off of the approval of that spot Bitcoin ETF. Originally sold off, now it's become a little bit more on the oversold side, establishing a support level, something that we'll have to follow up with if it begins to indicate signs of reversal. Just wanted to update you guys on my day. Cleared over $30,000. This is not an average day for me. This is a huge day. Very grateful for it. And again, all my trades were caught live within my live trading session and also called out to my LPP team. I also wanted to ask you, even before we start breaking down Boeing, I'm thinking about hosting a free live trading session this Friday. If this video gets over 1,000 likes, I'll make sure that I host it. I just want to make sure enough people tune on in. So if you want me to host that free live trading session, drop a thumbs up, get this video to over 1,000 likes, and make sure that you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so YouTube notifies you when it is that we go live. Now, talking about Boeing, I want to share two things with you, right? So why is it that it's selling off? Well, Boeing began selling off and dramatically selling off is after the unfortunate scenario, the incident that happened with one of their planes, right? It was a commercial flight. It was an unfortunate scenario, but there's this very common phrase of, buy the fear and sell the greed. Do I think that what happened is going to be the end of Boeing? No. So if it's not detrimental to the overall company, it obviously had a negative influence, negative catalyst, but is it the end of Boeing? And if not, Boeing was performing very well, and based off of overall patterns, Boeing is now pretty oversold. So if we come down to talking about the ideas of, again, buy the fear, sell the greed, then where does that put us right now? Now the second question is, okay, well, when's a good time to buy? Let's look at Boeing. It has sold off in the past before. It's established its support level and then confirmed the reversal when it broke above EMA and broke above the moving average and began to indicate signs of an uptrend. That is a perfect example of the 3 stages of reversal, just like we talk about in the lesson library. As of right now, I would say that we're still potentially in the rejection phase. It's still too early. The RSI looks great. The RSI looks great. The MACD looks great. The price point looks great based off previous highs, but we have no confirmation of a reversal. It continues to sell off, and with the saying of the cheap can always get cheaper, this is an encouragement that I wanted you to be aware of Boeing, and for those that see value in it, to add it to your watch list if you see value in it. But it doesn't mean that we need to buy, especially when there is no indication of a solid support or any indication of a reversal. I like to talk about not just the good, but I also like to talk about the bad because I know a lot of beginners watch my videos, and I wanted to make sure that we don't just hype a stock up, but we also talk about the risk involved. Risk management is everything when it comes down to trading because anyone can make money, but can you keep it? And risk management is not about avoiding red days, but simply managing how much money you give back. And again, these are concepts that we talk about in LPP every morning. So I appreciate your time. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about Boeing stock based off of its current price level. If it does end up making a full recovery, which it doesn't have to, but if it does, to previous highs that it was at 2 to 3 weeks ago, is a 31% ROI. And the downside risk, again, which of course we don't have to buy until we wait for confirmation, but it's about 12%. So just taking that into consideration, you let me know down in the comment section what you think about it. I appreciate you guys' time. I hope to see you for our live trading session on Friday. I want to make sure enough people show up, so get this video to over 1,000 likes, and let's make it happen. If you have any questions about what we talked about today, shoot me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, and that's the first or third link in the description down below. If you want to tune on in to my live trading session as soon as tomorrow, that's the second link, and don't forget to enter our Tesla giveaway that ends in just 4 days, and that is the fourth link in the description down below. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.